Hi! Learning process can be quite interesting for both students and teachers. However, assessment process can be quite intriguing for both examiners and examinees. I'm sure you have been exposed to understanding different question types and important rules for writing multiple choice question earlier in this week. In our remaining journey this week, I'm going to be exposing you to basics of online examination and proctoring. My name is Buhari Al-Hassan, and I will be taking you through the rest of the journey in the week. In these remaining days of the week, we will be seeing what is online examination, how and why online examination. We are also going to be seeing how online examination works. Why online examination? Challenges of online examination, remote proctoring, how remote proctoring works, and different type of remote proctoring. Also with the challenges that remote proctoring can entail. Online examination. In present time, at-home schooling is a new routine for educators and students. With chock full of technological tools, institutes now have an option to take learning entirely online. History has it that ancient China was the first country in the world that implemented nationwide standardized examination, which is called imperial examination, which is later adopted by other countries like Japan and other countries of the world. Online examination. The online examination is measuring ability through virtual or web-based examination system where examination is taken online, such as through the internet or intranet using computer system, laptop, desktop, or palmtop. So in a nutshell, you are going to be examined in the comfort of your room where you are sitting without going anywhere or without attending classroom or examination hall. How online examination works. The schematic you are seeing on your screen displays how examiners will provide active server, question bank, and supporting application. The examinee requires a working device such as PC or laptop, palmtop, or desktop that he will take the examination. Also, the examinee requires active internet connection. In this setting, the examiners provide all the necessary tools where they will be interacting with the examinees remotely without any interruption. Why online examination? The primary reason for adopting online examination is for quick result processing, where you are not required to go for physical marking where script will be there, paper-based script will be there to be marking your script one by one. Also, to get rid of the examination centers. In online examination, you will stay at the comfort of your room and write exam without going to any crowded center. That is why it is advantageous when the pandemic comes. Online examination doesn't require face-to-face meeting. It also reduces the logical cost where there is no need for the online university or no need for the university that is conducting online examination to spend a penny renting a hall, buying a paper, printing a paper, and other logistics that it entails. It is also compatible for subjective examination. It also reduces the examination cost. Also, it allows remote supervision, which in later part of this video, we will be seeing how it works. It also allows flexibility of examination management and easy result processing and analysis and ranking, whereby an automated feedback can be given to student immediately when he finished taking the examination. What are the challenges of the online examination? One of the primary challenge of the online examination is combating cheating. whereby if a student is sitting in the comfort of his room, he can bring an external material, or he can bring a content where the examiner did not authorize. Also, accessibility and connectivity. In a situation whereby the internet connection is not strong, the student will have challenges while writing the examination. Other factors are legal implication and protection. Also, seamless user experience. In online examination, there are certain legal implications whereby the examinee can be claiming not to commit what examiner is claiming he has committed. That is where remote proctoring comes in. To be able to combat all the challenges with the online examination, remote proctoring is introduced where it enables students to write an exam in a remote location while maintaining the entire examination ethics and integrity. A proctoring software or a proctoring algorithm confirms a student identity and monitors him throughout the examination through the usage of webcam, usage of retina, tracking the movement of the student. The video recorded during the remote proctored exam help to flag any suspicious activity or any behavior that the examinee may be committing while writing the examination. It is also good to know that remote proctoring, the way it works, there are different stages that it takes when you are writing the exam. The stage before the examination, where generally students begin by authenticating their identity through taking a photo of their ID and face, answering challenge questions, entering a biometric signature, and other means of identification where the examiner can be sure that it is the student that is writing the exam, not an impersonator. Now, during the examination, a proctoring algorithm or the proctoring software continuously verifies examinee identity while detecting and deterring academic misconduct. To make sure it invokes lockdown browser where the candidate cannot be able to navigate anywhere apart from the exam screen. It also detects second-party intrusion in certain cases in the usage of artificial intelligence remote proctoring. It also makes sure it detects other factors of examination like looking away while writing the examination through the tracking of the retina of the student, of the examinee that is writing the examination. It also goes a long way to detect impersonation during the examination, whereby if a student starts writing exam and another student comes in, it easily detects and know that it is not the same student that started writing the exam. It also detects using of mobile phone with the aid of technology. The technology can be able to detect if there are incoming signals from your mobile phone to detect and report to the injury room or report to the appropriate proctor which is proctoring you at its end. Also, it detects purposely logging out of the examination window, whereby it will learn and know that the purpose of the logging out is not a legitimate purpose. It also detects and blocks screen sharing or mirroring. Once an examinee tries to mirror his or her own screen, it will automatically detect and notify the proctor of the activity of the examinee. There are different types of proctoring: live proctoring, recorded proctoring, and advanced or artificial intelligence proctoring. In live proctoring, the examinee will sit in the comfort of his room while the examiner will be in his office or in different location monitoring the examination from start to finish. In this kind of proctoring, if the examiner detects anything wrong or any power play from the examinee, he can easily caution the student and tell him to stop. Recorded proctoring is the type of proctoring where the examiner doesn't need to be watching the student while the exam is ongoing. After the examination, he will take the video and review and view every logs of the examination to make sure the integrity and the ethics of the examination are protected. Meanwhile, in auto advanced proctoring, or we can call it artificial intelligence AI proctoring, the examiner doesn't require to stay with the examinee. But however, the system will detect and know whether the integrity of the exam is being violated, whether the student have been looking away several times to an external material, or the student have been doing things that he is not supposed to do in the examination, and it will flag the student appropriately to notify the proctor. At the end of the examination, all exams or all the examinees that took examination, their videos will be reviewed by the proctor, and any of the video that flagged, the proctor has the right to book the examinee for examination misconduct. In your screen are the sample view of how National Open University of Nigeria is conducting online examination with the aid of artificial intelligence proctoring. The cameras in gray color show a mild sign of malpractice or misconduct by the student, while the cameras in gray color shows that the students are doing what they are supposed to do. They are not flagged by the artificial intelligence proctoring. While student that their camera shows red flag, it indicates that they are doing a severe action which requires the attention of the proctor to ensure they have abide by the rules and regulation of the examination. The second view shows a flag by the artificial intelligence, the third type of proctoring, which indicate the face of the student is never visible. You can see this flag is being flagged at 2 minutes after noon hour. Candidate face is not visible. However, for the proctored exam, there are certain challenges that an examinee or the examiner may face while writing the examination. This can be a technological, whereby connectivity can come in, because the internet in most cases that is required based on the industry standard has to be up to 1 megabyte per second. This will allow the examiner and the examinee to have a seamless examination without challenges. It can be a device restriction. In a proctored exam, the examinee cannot be able to write the exam with the aid of mobile phones or with the aid of small handheld devices. A laptop, PC or desktop is required, and a browser, computer browser is required, so that to be able to track the movement and to be able to track the examinee's activities throughout the examination. This challenge can be a power challenge. For those that are in some countries, they experience power challenge where when you're using a desktop computer, you can have a challenge of power outage. In that case, it can be a technological challenge. Other challenges can be found whereby you need a high bandwidth to be able to write this kind of examination. Also, it can be a challenge of expertise. When you have an issue with being expert in the field you're writing, especially in technological, it is possible that you may have challenge while writing the examination. It is good to note that online examination is just as normal exam. The only difference is the examiner and the examinee are not in the same location, whereby the examiner will sit in the comfort of his office and the examinee will sit in the comfort of his room, and both the integrity and the ethics of the exam will be protected throughout. Thank you for listening.